everyone, before you go out to see Tron Legacy, why don't you pull up a chair with the final cut as we take a look at an oriental western from South Korea. Hey everyone, yes, it is that time. It is I, and just as a note, we will have 6 weeks of 6-packs coming up again soon here in the final cut after the first of the year. Take a look forward to that. It's going to be fun, let me tell you. Now, on to today's fun. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the weird. It is an Asian, oriental western brought to you by South Korea, and it stars Kang Ho Song, who you may have seen in The Host. It also stars the guy who played Storm Shadow in G.I. Joe. Well, that was a crap movie. This isn't a crap movie. Folks, it's a story set in the 1940s Manchuria, and it's about 3 gentlemen, the good, who's a bounty hunter looking for this guy called the Finger Chopper, who then comes across the weird, the guy who is a thief who has a treasure map that's supposedly to this long-lost treasure that's supposed to make them rich beyond their means, and so the good tags along with the weird to go see if this treasure is real. And then you have the bad, who's looking for a revenge trip on the guy who's the weird, plus he's also interested in the treasure, but more so hell-bent on revenge. And along the ways, they have a run-in with Manchurian bandits and the Japanese army, who is also interested in the treasure. Folks, this movie surprised me. I came into it looking for a more humorous, slapstick, tongue-in-cheek, kind of very laugh-your-butt-off, poke fun at the Western movies, the spaghetti westerns, The Man with No Name series. What I ended up getting was a fantastic ode to these spaghetti westerns. You can tell there's a lot of influence in there. For instance, the guy who, the character, the good, he's got some of these great poses in there that are just reminiscent of Clint Eastwood with the hat and the look, up over the edge of the brim, and just some of his poses and everything, the way he handles his character, definitely influenced by the Clint Eastwood character, okay? You have the weird who does have some humor to him. He kind of adds a little bit lighter note to it, but it doesn't go over the top, folks. This is a fantastic action film. The performances are just great. You need to watch this movie in its original dialogue with the subtitles, if at all possible, because you get their true performances of these actors, and let me tell you, they are some great performances. The script is fantastic as well. You've got everything for all 3 of these characters. It moves along. There isn't really a slow spot in this film, and each character has moments where they develop or have a turnaround or something, grows the character, which is always great to see in a film like this, especially when you have this many main characters, okay? And then the action sequence, the cinematography, they've got some fantastic helicopter swooping shots over the action. They've got some fantastic action with live horses and explosions and things going on, gunfire, and yes, there are a few scenes that are just a little over the top, the guns being very inaccurate and our hero being very accurate, okay? But, those are all the elements that you loved in those spaghetti westerns, and they're in this film, and they are done so well. Folks, I can't say that. I just loved this film. I heart the good, the bad, and the weird, and I really think you will too. You don't even need to be a fan of Asian cinema to enjoy this film. I think if you're just an action movie fan or a fan of good movies, you will enjoy this film. Okay, I gave it a 5 stubber. Okay, for a foreign film, it's just a 5 stub. I had to give it 5 stubs, and I think after you watch it, you will agree with me. Definitely put it on the Christmas list for those people that you know that are action movie fans, or especially of Asian cinema. They definitely need this one in their collection. And that'll about do it for us here at the Final Cut. Till next time, folks, keep that ticket stub.